go through the clarity chart. This is really important. But pull up a clarity chart. And so let's go through this. So either print it out. I suggest printing it out. I'm going to share with you what I've filled in on mine, and I really found this exercise helpful. All right, so what we focus on and practice is what we become. After you've completed this worksheet, keep it next to your computer or workspace to continually remind yourself of these things every day of your life. You may want to wordsmith those. So if you have this electronically, you may want to, because you're going to want to pick the right 9 words. And it's, I've gone through several iterations of it, and I've kind of shifted mine. But so you're going to want to paste this right next to your computer or your workspace or somewhere that you see it all the time, or make multiple copies of it. Put it where you change, where you brush your teeth, in your car, and where you work all day long, to continually remind yourself of these things every day. Consider putting your 3 words in each category below as an alarm to appear on your phone multiple times a day, or set up some other system or habit where you continually refer to this sheet and remind yourself about who to be, so that's self, how to interact with others, interactions, and what will make you successful in life. Those are success markers. A life of intentionality is a life well lived. All right, so self. So 3 words that will now define the best of who I am, and that will be used to guide my personal life, including my thoughts and action include. So on each of these lines, write 3 words. And for each word, the reason I chose this word and that it is important to me is, and fill that out. So let's talk about interactions. 3 words that will now define and guide how I will engage and treat others whom I meet in life, including my loved ones and strangers. What 3 words will guide how you engage and treat others whom you meet in life? My 3 are loving, present, and giving. So loving, really focus on making people feel loved. And that one really, I really pull on that one. Not only in the obvious, relationship with Julie and my children, but with my mom and my sister. It's oftentimes like it's just so easy to not pay attention to that. And if you're focusing on really making people feel loved, man, what a gift. Some of this stuff sounds hokey, and even when I say it, I said, Lars, you're sounding pretty hokey. But can you just imagine on really your goal is to make people feel loved? And for me, my second word is present, because I struggle with this one. But the best version of myself in my interactions, enjoy the ride by being in one place at a time. That's the reason I chose the word, because I need to enjoy the ride. Being one place at a time. And giving, add value and be a giver in all my relationships. So how can I add more value to my marriage? How can I add more value as a father? How can I add more value to my agents on my team? How can I add more value to B-School coaching? How can I impact all of your lives? How can I interact with you at a deeper level? Obviously I try to do it with transparency and sharing the mistakes I've made and some of these things, but how can I add more value? So success markers. These are a little bit more fun because they're directly related to work. But 3 words that will now remind me of what it is that made me the most successful and will make me even more successful in the future. What 3 words ring true there? For me, it was hardworking, disciplined, and fearless. The reason I chose that word, fearless, was I said the general population lives in fear, not me if I want to impact my family, team, and clients. The general population lives in fear. I truly believe that, which is why I just protect myself from everything that is news these days. So hardworking, I said most people take the easy way out. It's easily 99% of the population. I think they just take the easy way out and they're not willing to work hard. Discipline. Success isn't easy. It takes laser focus. And fearless. The general population lives in fear, not me. Not me. All right, let's take the last part of this. I love this part. All right, so something worth fighting for. So my big why in life right now, we're going to end on this. We only have 5 minutes. My big why in life right now, something that is driving me, that is worth my struggle and journey, something that is bigger than just me, something that I'm willing to fight for, to die for, to love for is, and the reason it's important to me is. So something worth fighting for, my big why in life right now, something that's driving me that is worth my struggle and journey, something that is bigger than just me.